Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of WTF. I'm Will.
I'm Trevor.
And today we're reviewing The Old Guard. Yeah, The Old Guard. Who's starring today?
Yeah, The Old Guard.
That's right.
Charlize Theron.
Chiwetel Ejiofor.
Kiki, Layne.
Yep. Matthias Schoenaerts. And Harry
Melling.
Melling.
M-E-L-L.
From, as Trevor liked to put, the Harry Potter trilogy. This movie is also directed by Gina Prince-Bythewood. I'm assuming we're saying that properly. Bythewood. A covert team of immortal mercenaries are suddenly exposed and must now fight to keep their secret just as a new member is discovered.
So going into this film,
Yeah.
I knew nothing about this movie. I just saw a trailer for it on Netflix and thought, okay, I'll check it out.
I only knew they were immortals. That was it.
I didn't even know they were
So I
immortal.
saw the trailer and I saw that they get shot up and they come back to life.
Okay,
I
so
knew that.
I didn't see that. I watched the first, 5-10 minutes of this, and there's that scene, and I'm like, what the hell is going on? This doesn't make any sense whatsoever. And I was kind of thrown off by it. By the end, it's a better film than I thought it was going to be at the beginning. But I do have some issues with the film.
I enjoy it. I mean, it's a good action film, but my thing is with the way the movie was filmed and some of the stuff they were setting up and some of the flashbacks they had, I thought this movie would have been far better suited as like a Starz or HBO TV show. Charlize Theron's character is like 3,000 or 4,000 years old, and they could have done some really cool scenes and episodes.
I have to agree with you.
They set it up at the end too for a sequel.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, that'd be cool, like a second season. I mean, the movie was good. I enjoyed it. Yeah, I enjoyed it. It was a good action film. And
Okay, so these are the issues I had with the film.
okay, what are your issues, Trevor? Tell us all about your issues.
With the film or with my life? Charlize Theron's a great actress. I found that some of the acting was meh. It was kind of weak. I felt that I hate this to name names, but the character played by Kiki, Layne, I thought her acting was not up to par with all the other actors. You know when you see different actors and they're acting with really high caliber actors and they just don't seem to hold up their end of the bargain? That's how I felt watching her. I didn't believe her as a Marine for sure, and then I thought that her acting wasn't that great. Anyway, not to be too critical on her, I also didn't care for the main bad guy. I thought I was
Harry Melling.
Yeah, I wasn't really fearful of his character, and I don't know if that's the way he was supposed to be playing it. He just seemed like a bit of a peon, and they could have just gone ding. And that's another thing that I had a problem with the storyline. They're immortals, and apparently there's this other immortal that was no longer around, and then so if she's no longer around, is she an immortal? Like, and how did they kill her?
Well, she was immortal. She's been drowning and come back alive for hundreds and thousands of years.
If they're immortal and they're living on the earth for hundreds and hundreds of years, you think they can't find her? Like,
Well,
to me, that's just stupid. She didn't know where to look. She said she went and searched for I don't know. Well, you got hundreds and hundreds of years to look. So you're gonna fucking never stop looking. If this is somebody you love and never can live without, like that's what
she had to forget about her.
No, I had
to move on.
I had to forget about her. I'm sorry, but the love of my life is dead somewhere. I think I'm just gonna forget about them, even though I know that they can't die.
She went searching for years, and this is back.
See, this is what I mean about the loopholes in the stories.
And this is also why I thought this would be better as a TV show, because there could have been filled in more detail.
Fair enough. But this is what I mean. Like, it's just like these stupid things. Like, wait a minute, you can't just kind of say, "Oh, well, this happened, and we're okay with it." Like that, to me, that's the story, is them going to maybe find her. Like, that would be a more exciting movie. So and the other thing I had an issue was the score. I thought it sucked. So you watch a great movie like Extraction, and like any Michael Mann movie, it's just like you have this sense, I don't know if it's the bass or whatever the hell it is, and you're going through the film, and you feel like you're excited as you go through. During these fight sequences, it was like this symphony kind of thing, like da, 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 and I'm like, what the hell? It was bringing me out of those fight sequences. So I was disappointed with the score. So apparently I'm in this whole COVID-19 thing. I've just become an asshole. And if things don't live up to the great standards, it annoys me.
Sure, how'd you feel about this movie and the score?
Well, okay, here's another thing. Like, Charlize Theron's a badass chick now. She's been in some badass movies. She was great in Mad Max. Mm-hmm. And she holds her own. She's good. She's strong. She's somebody who you can kind of believe in, but I just didn't think this movie was as good as some of her other. Like, the movie around her. She's still good. I like you, Charlize Theron.
It was a bit surprising to see very much an A-list actor as her, kind of surrounded by nobody we've ever really heard of. The film could have been better with another A-list or a notable actor. of the same caliber.
I'm just wondering if that's a Netflix sort of thing where they pay all the money for the main actor and to make the movie, and then they save money with the other actors. What do you want to rate this on?
Yeah, I think we're rating this on cockroaches today because
that's right.
Apparently they never die. The movie was still decent. I enjoyed the watch. I'm kind of hoping they do a sequel, maybe fill in some blanks. The first one left out. But I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10.
All right, 7 cockroaches.
7 cockroaches.
I'm gonna give it 5.5 cockroaches.
I figured
you can cut one in half because it'll be dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
I figured you were going for a lower score on that one. Oh, see what I did there? Lower score.
So you been watching anything else, Will?
Yeah, actually, I've watched a few things. There's been a few shows I've been looking forward to.
Have you watched anything, or are you going to tell us what you want to watch?
No, I watched The Warrior Nun, which came out a few weeks ago.
Oh, how's that?
It was good. Just a little bit slower than I had originally hoped. And a movie or a TV
it's a nun that's a warrior.
It's hard to... Yeah.
It's hard to describe. Okay, that's a whole other show.
It's a whole other show. We'll get to it.
Okay. We probably won't get to it, but yeah.
And one was released yesterday. It's called The Cursed. It's kind of like sci-fi, mystical, fantasy, old school times. You know, I like that kind of thing, so I'm looking forward to watching that.
Okay, I tried to watch a bit of Snowpiercer, the TV show series, and I didn't like the main movie. And
it's Chris Evans, yeah.
Yeah, and I just couldn't get into it. It just didn't really, whatever. And it's the same thing with the TV show. I think Jennifer Connelly is great in most of the stuff she does. But once again, I just felt myself doing other things while it was on. So I watched a little cute little TV show called Never Have I Ever, which was kind of cute for the young people out there. Young, like 16-year-old age group girls probably enjoy it. It's an Indian sort of based character.
Okay.
So it's a little bit different, but it's kind of Americanized, so I think it's a good watch for younger people.
Okay. I know there's a movie coming out in August. It's called Project Power with Jamie Foxx and Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Looks really cool. It's kind of like you take a pill that gives you superpowers for 5 minutes and action movie.
When I first saw the trailer, I was like, oh, this is Limitless on steroids, but it's not. It's more of a superhero sort of a type thing. And it looks like a cool concept, but some of the dialogue in the trailer seemed a little cheesy. But I don't know. Hopefully it'll be good.
We'll see. Thanks again, everyone, for watching another episode of WTF, and we will see you next time.